Hello, Meoni here, and another short video just talking about 4.3 again, surprise surprise, and a lot of people are wondering, well, what exactly is in 4.3 itself on May the 22nd when we're able to download this. And honestly, since a lot of the content that was talked about in the live letter and my live letter breakdown, a lot of the stuff isn't coming in the actual patch, but is actually coming in the weeks all after that, or even months after that. So what is in 4.3? So for a start, we have the next part of the main storyline quests, which should be good, and those will likely have some small scenarios with them as well, similar to the previous ones with the Inanta and all of the stuff with Alamigo. Another thing that's in there is the Four Lords trial, whatever that's going to be. That includes a normal mode version of that trial, and of course an extreme mode. We still don't know what that boss will actually be, as Yoshi P himself has said they don't want to spoil it. They're not even going to put it into the patch notes on May the 21st, they want to keep it completely secret, and they've even omitted it completely from the trailer as well, so we'll have to wait and see. Additionally to that, 4.3 itself will have the new Namazu Beast Tribe. This will allow you to level 60 to 70 on all of your crafting and gathering classes. This is located in the Azim Steppe at a camp near the Dawn Throne. Essentially, you'll be responsible of helping the Namazu start up their own Far Eastern themed festival, which will ultimately reward you with a cool looking mount upon maximum reputation with them. Also with this is the Doman reconstruction quests. This takes place in the Doman Enclave, which you might remember from the main scenario if you're caught up to the main storyline so far. This includes bringing materials from one vendor to another vendor. Similar to a crafting delivery board, this will essentially allow you to progress a storyline, making you feel like you're contributing to rebuilding Doma. There's lots of cutscenes in this, so it should be quite interesting. On top of that, there's the new dungeon, Swallow's Compass. This will be in the patch, and this will likely be current tier difficulty, as in not too difficult, but does have a new gear set, so that's glamour if you like it, that I can show you here. So if you like that, you'll want to go and do this dungeon. And obviously this will be in your expert roulette as well. On top of this is the Return to Ivalice Ridorana Lighthouse Alliance raid. This is your 24-man Alliance raid, going through several bosses where you'll probably be able to get some really cool items to upgrade your current item level stuff. I'm imagining that one of the items will be the polish that you would ordinarily have to kill 06S to be able to obtain. And obviously the gear in there will probably be better than some of the stuff if you've never done Savage before. And finally, the new Custom Deliveries client. This is actually located in Suino Sato, in a big bubbled city under the water. Quite close to the Kojin area where that beast tribe is located, there is another bubble that you can go in, and essentially this NPC, once you get high enough reputation with her through the delivery missions here for crafting and gatherers, you will actually be able to dress her up. They showed off some footage of you basically using glamour prisms to completely glamour her outfit. As to what end this will actually affect gameplay, who knows right now, but essentially it just looks like a bit of a dress up game and an excuse to dress up NPCs, which they could probably use in technological means much later on, and maybe even in the main storyline eventually in future patches. But that's essentially all that's in patch 4.3. In the subsequent patches afterwards, we're obviously getting things like Heaven on High, we're getting Ultima Weapon Ultimate, we're getting Eureka Pagos. All of the stuff including that I haven't mentioned isn't going to be in 4.3. So hopefully this video was helpful. Thank you kindly for watching, and I'll see you all next time.